is finally ensuing. Yes, sir, buddy. Now, in the midst of her, you know, Noise Podcast sales version, in the midst of her 12th album, Life of a Showgirl era, there's an engagement era. And it's ensued, guys. I'll definitely get you guys to tell you what that is. And it was just early, it was just moments ago. Also, guys, Kenny Pickett, he's going to the Raiders for a 5th-round pick. Browns, they'll get a 2026 5th-round pick, by the way, which there is. By the way, also Trey Hendrickson gets a 14 mil raise from the Bengals, which he is, by the way, and much other news to come, by the way. I'll get you guys to it. So first is finally ensued. The engagement era is finally ensuing, everybody. I've said this for months. When they engage. Well, unfortunately, it just happened today. Yes, guys. The engagement era is finally happening. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, after a long year drought, have finally entered the engagement era. Yes, guys, it is finally ensuing in front of everyone's very own eyes. Swifties are so satisfied right now. They're going to be in unit. They are in unison right now. I told you from the get-go, when they're going to engage. Well, today, it finally happened. Yes, guys. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, they're finally getting engaged, which they are, by the way. And sure, there's going to be, there's going to be a bachelor era, and there will be a marriage era happening, guys. Yes, guys, it is finally ensued. The long year drought is, because look, that's way overdue, which it was. We also, it happened a few weeks ago when New Heights Podcast became, the New Heights Podcast Taylor's version. And we all saw, which has 20 million views, by the way. We already know that Taylor Swift had her fourth Life of a Showgirl Tiny Bubbles and Champagne Vinyl collection, by the way. That's still available pre-order, by the way. Also, and TK and Taylor Swift, they got engaged today. Yes, it is finally happening, guys. The engagement has finally happened, which it did. And also the fact that, let's see here. And they're gonna be getting married too, and there will be in their marriage era as well, by the way. So guys, it's a must see, must watch. Everyone saw what happened in the Noise Podcast Tales version, Orange era, Showgirl era. Now there's an engagement era. Yes, guys. Just today, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have finally, Travis Kelce finally pulls out a C4 engagement ring, plants on her finger today. Oh yes, guys. Sweeties right now are in a very, very, very good mood. And I'm sure Sweeties right now got paid tickets to see this. It is must see, it is must watch. And I know it finally happened, guys. Just today, just now. So Swifties, you guys are so fast. I know you guys are. That's all I got to see in that, guys. So, guys, congratulations, Travis Kelce are entering the engagement era, and there's going to be a marriage era on the way. So that's all there's, and there's going to be a marriage era as well, which there is, by the way. That's all good. So congrats to Travis Kelce. Finally entering the engagement era. And they're going to their marriage era, which they will, by the way. Also, and there's a little tweet that she sent out, by the way. Also, another news, by the way, elsewhere, by the way, that Kenny Pickett is going to the Raiders for a 5th-round pick. Well, the Browns are going to begin the Browns are going to begin a 2026 5th-round pick, by the way. So you talked about that, guys, as well, buddy. Also, guys, another news also, by the way, I want to get you guys into legends that Trey Hendrickson is getting a 14 mil raise from the Bengals, increasing his 2025 salary to 30 mil. 1 mil incentive that he gets if Hendrickson plays 60% of plays and Bengals go to the playoffs. So that's all there is you got to know for that, guys. Also news, by the way, guys, everybody, that Amari Cooper, he's reunited with the Raider Nation on a 1-year offer. Your thoughts on that, guys? Also news, by the way, guys, that Yanks beat the Nats 10-5. The rest of them defeat the O's 4-3. The A's beat the Tigers 8-3. Dodgers beat the Reds 7-0. Mariners beat the Padres, by the way, and 9-6. Angels beat the Rangers 4-0. Cards beat the Pirates 10-6. Strikes beat the Royals 7-0. Mets defeat the Phillies 13-3. Blue Jays defeat the Twins 10-4. Rays defeat the Guards 9-0. Marlins defeat the Braves 2-1. The Brewers defeat the D-backs 7-5. I told you can never guess. Also, guys, Caitlin Clark, she has her own signature shoe, by the way. So congrats to her on that. She has a Nike signature. She has a signature shoe for Nike, by the way, guys. She's a Nike new signature athlete, by the way, guys. She has sportswear apparel, and she has a new signature shoe, C's. So congrats to Caitlin Clark on that. That's all news you got to know for that. Also, guys, Carolina Machova, she takes out Venus Williams in the 3 sets in the 2025 US Open, by the way. So not good for Venus Williams. She will come back, because I know she will, by the way. Also, guys, Ron Ross, he was recovered from a quadruple bypass heart surgery. Full recovery in December, so that's all you're gonna know for that, guys. Also, guys, know this, by the way, some Jets, they waived Eric Watts. Ronnie Harrison, he was released in Falcons, by the way. Kyle Traub, also congrats to Kyle Traub. He got married to Brianna Traub. Congrats to them on that, by the way. Also, guys, notice, by the way, that, let's see here. Brennan Jackson, he's out of the Rams, which is, also Jordan Phillips, he's back to Bills Mafia. Mike White's out of Bills Mafia, which is, by the way, also, guys, Dane Jackson, he's out of Bills Mafia as well, by the way. Also, guys, Rastor Douglas, he's going to the Fins. Oh, sorry, guys, Browns, they traded a 2028 7th-round pick for KT Leveston, by the way. Rasu Douglas, he's going to the Fins. That's all news you're going to know for that, guys. Also, going to notice, by the way, Diontae Johnson, he's releasing the Browns. Thoughts about that, guys. Also, guys, Quinton Bill, he is released by the Fins. Thoughts about that, guys. I'll address your response as well. That's all news you got to know, guys, as well. That's all to say about that, guys. Also, guys, another this is and news that people know expected, by the way. G-Men, they released Tommy Cutlets. You know, Tommy Cutlets DeVito. So, your thoughts on that, guys, let me know. I'll just respond to that. Also, guys, Liberty, they defeated the Sun 81-79. Aces, they defeated the Sky 79-74. That's all news you got to know for that, guys. That's all to say about that, everybody. And that's all there is you got to know. Also, guys, Bears released Ricky Stromberg, so that's all news you got to know for that. Also, guys, this news that Ferry Tico, she's coming to Sunk for a speedball on 9/11, by the way. And I'm definitely going to lock her, too. We'll show you. So I'm going to lock Gladiator Knuckles, who's coming to Sunk for a speedball this Thursday. And Ferry Tico, she, too, is arriving on 9/11, by the way, guys. Next month. That's all news you got to know for that, guys, as well. So that's all news for that. Also, guys, don't forget that Clash in Paris is going to be on Sunday. Check it out, guys. That's all news you got to know for that, guys. That, too, by the way, that, too. Also, guys, another get for that. Also, guys, Colton Warren, he's out of the Jets. Your thoughts on that, guys? I'll just respond to that. Also, notice by the way, guys, that now the North Podcast Tales version just hit against record, which I did, by the way. Also, and I told you guys already though, Tales for Travis Kelce, they're in the engagement era. Yes, and there's gonna be marriage here too, but so congrats to both of them on that. That's congrats to them once again. That's all news you got to know for that, guys. Also news by the way, guys. I want to say a brother wish out to Melissa McCarthy, Macaulay Cullins, Chris Pine, Kiki Palmer, James Harden, Cassie, Chloe Mag, Brianna Mott, Corday, Seven Krabs, Molly Mars, Danielle Saver, Talia, Kayla Jaden Schrader, Jessica Vu, Karen Sarahai Gonzalez, Harriet Parks, St. John, Marnie Benza, and Sol Ruka. Send my brother wishes out. Tweets and please introduce them. That's all news you got to know, guys. That's all to say about that. That's all news you got to know about as well. That's all to say about that, guys, as well, buddy. All right, ladies, that's going to do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook, honestly, guys. So congrats to Taylor Travis Kelce. They have finally, they've gone to the engagement right now. So they right now are in a good mood. I know they are. So that's all news you get out for that. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on, let's see here. Kaylin Clark getting a Nike signature shoe, by the way, guys, to Cease. Congrats to her on that, by the way. Also, with those Kenny Pickett to the Raiders for a 5th-round pick. Browns, they get a 26th round pick. Thoughts about that, guys? Also, guys, with us on Tommy Cutlets being out of the G-Man. Thoughts about that? Let me know about that, guys. I'll also go send your brother wish out to Melissa McCarthy, Macaulay Culkin, Chris Pine, Kiki Palmer, James Harden, Cassie, Chloe May, Brianna Mott, Corday, Seven Kraft, Molly Marsh, Danielle Saver, Talia, Kayla Jaden Schrader, Harriet Parks, St. John, Marty, Benza, Sol Ruka, Harriet, Karen, Sarahai, Gonzalez, and Jessica Vu. Send my brother wish tweets to be sure to do that. As long as you got know, buddy. I'll bet for a breaking news, types of updates, something to hold on more than close sports, whether it's with Landers. You got that's all to say, guys. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Be safe with it. Bye-bye.